And hey guys, this is Luigi Rocks 2014 bringing you part 3 of New Super Luigi U. Today we're heading into World 3 Sparkling Waters. And this is pretty much where things start to get a little more difficult with the levels and stuff. I definitely can't really say I really enjoyed recording this. Definitely was not fun. Probably wasn't that fun for me, because there were quite a few frustrating levels I had to deal with. This level surprisingly wasn't that difficult, but later parts of the game got a little harder. But yeah. So the first star coin was definitely one star coin I had a really hard time with when I first played through this game, like this world level thing. The second one, on the other hand, actually isn't that difficult because you can just find it right under by a pipe with the 8-bit Luigi. Alright, but just take this guy out, and then you can just jump over here and try to get to the top if you can in order to get your last star coin. Which I almost thought that it wasn't going to be over here when I first got it, but then I realized after ground pounding it that yeah, that was where the third star coin was at. Because I felt like I was getting close to the end after I figured that part out. Or before I figured it out, I felt like, oh, maybe I should check the blocks. But, yep, that's the first level done, and we got the double digits. And then we'll get ourselves a 1-up, which will put us at 37 lives. And you also will see later in the video that I'll be showing you guys how to get 99 lives in this game. But here I had to do a cut because I died. I messed up trying to get the first star coin because I completely went down the pipe before I could grab it. I do honestly feel like that this level was just like, I felt like I probably could have done better on this level, to be honest. Because you'll see that as I go through this that I did pretty bad trying to beat this. Like, I got all the star coins, but I wasn't really satisfied with how I beated it, because I felt like I could have done better. But yeah, there's your second star coin. If I hadn't really lost my fire flower in the first level, maybe I would have been able to beat this more easily. But since I lost my fire flower, I didn't really have much of a choice. So yeah, here I had to take damage, because again, I didn't have a choice. I didn't have the fire flower with me, so I had to take damage. And like I said, I haven't played this game for a very long time, so that's part of the reason I'm doing bad right now. And this doesn't just go for this game, but this goes for any new Super Mario Bros. Game in general. I haven't played any of the games for a while, so that's why I'm doing so terrible. But anyways, that's the end of that level. And then I believe our next level is going to be the fortress, and I'm not really going to be having too much fun with. It's not going to be a very easy one. I don't really call it a fun one either, to be honest, because star coins in this one are also a pain in the ass to get. Particularly the third one. The second one, I guess, could be easy to get, you know, if you can manage to not get hit and all. But the third star coin is the trickiest, because you have to have at least a mushroom on you in order to get it, because you have to break some bricks, and if you don't have at least a mushroom, you can't do that. Like, see right there, I took damage, and that was before I realized I needed the mushroom. But you'll see here, Like right here, I died trying to get that second star coin. So I did a cut here, and yeah, this was just a nightmare trying to beat this stage. And yeah, there's a third star coin. So yeah, that's why you have to have the mushroom on you to break those bricks. So kill the fire bro, and then try to get your third star coin. You want to make sure you time this right, otherwise you're screwed. But yeah, there's your third star coin, and then you can grab the fire flower that's in this block. Not that I really care much about that. It would have been just as fine having an ice flower, since that's all you really could have. Or when I say could, I mean I just prefer to have it, since the fire flower is just useless against Boom Boom. It's just not the same shooting him with fireballs as it is in Mario 3. That's why most of the times I just prefer landing on him, because if I just try to shoot him, I've been losing my fire flower every time I do that, so that's why a lot of times now I just land on him to make it easier. Alright, but yeah, that level's done. Next is the ghost house, or the haunted ship level, or whatever you want to call it. And at this part here, a little tornado starts swirling around the castle. So you have to save and then make your way on over to this level. Alright, and then this part here I did really terrible. I actually probably could have made that jump into the pipe, but I wasn't taking enough chances and ended up getting hit. But you'll see that losing the fire flower was definitely a mistake, because you definitely needed to get the second star coin. And because I didn't have the fire flower, yep, I died. So here we are with the fourth or fifth attempt on trying to get to this area. This took me a couple attempts to not lose. But yeah, I've lost my fire flower too many times. But yeah, I believe this took me about 10 tries to get this right. I mean, I don't think it really took me that long to figure it out. I mean, I think it may have took me a lot less than that, which it probably did. But yeah, there's your second star coin. The third one's actually going to be at the surface, but I stayed underwater to try to get rid of as many of the purple fish as I could, purple cheeps or whatever. But yeah, I think the third star coin I think was above this block. Kind of surprising that I remembered it was that exact block. Because yeah, I don't usually pay attention to which block is which. But after get the third star coin, headed to this red pipe. On that one platform you saw above is where the normal exit's at. But I went for the secret exit first, since it was the most annoying thing to have to get. But yeah, this will unlock the secret level for Sparkling Waters. Now we're gonna head back in and get the normal exit, which is up that pipe. Okay, this part here, I was being seriously impatient. Try not to do what I did here, because yeah, I was so impatient, I just didn't really care if I lost my mushroom or not. yeah, once you beat that, that'll clear a normal pathway to the next 2 levels. Yeah, that's not the next one we're heading into. Sparkling Waters 3 is the one we want. I didn't realize that I went to the wrong one. But yeah, that's Sparkling Waters 4. We want the 3rd one, which I had to do a cut at. Because yeah, this level... this one was just as frustrating as some of the last few times I played this. Like, the thing that made this level frustrating was trying to get that first star coin. But, let's see, red coins. But yeah, Sparkling Waters definitely was not really my favorite world out there. I felt like there could have been better worlds to play through in this game. And there were, because honestly, I think Soda Jungle actually wasn't really that bad. The only problem I just didn't like was the poison water levels. Aside from that, it was actually okay. Especially with the giant enemies like the piranha plants. The idea of something like that isn't bad. But here I died and I had to do another cut. So here's the successful attempt on trying to get this 3rd star coin. So what you want to try to do is shoot the piranha plant. And then you also want to try to get a bit of some momentum, and there you go, that's the 1-up. Oh, and to anyone who also didn't know, the penguin suit and propeller suit were in the original Mario Bros. U, but I just never really used them that much because the only way you were ever able to get a propeller suit in the original game was you had to go through the mushroom houses and all that stuff, which I never did any of that when I did that walkthrough because I just didn't really felt like doing anything like that. So, okay, this part, I don't know what I did there, but that was really stupid, trying to slide on the water like that. So what you're supposed to do to get that first star coin, I don't even know why the hell I'm even tired, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, the first star coin you have to wait for the geyser to disappear. And up here you can grab another penguin suit. And this 3rd star coin, apparently, if you actually have a penguin suit, it actually is much easier to get, but as you can see, I died trying to get it. So here's my successful attempt. Here I tried to throw an enemy at the star coin, but I was a little bit off trying to get it, so I lost my mushroom again. But I think I do manage, yeah, I do get the 1-up here, but yeah, again, another really terrible level that I didn't like. Luckily though, we only have about 3 more levels, and then yeah, that'll be it for this video. So Sparkling Waters 5, the Dragon Eel Deaths. And yep, it's another one of those underwater levels. Yep, there's a fire flower there. And don't get hit like I did. You're actually supposed to have a fire flower to get that first star coin, but as you can see, I messed up trying to get that one. So, I probably should have just cut from the beginning but I didn't. Alright, but anyways, here is another attempt in trying to get this star coin. I can't remember if I had to do a cut here 2 or 3 times. I think it was either actually 1 or 2 times I had to do a cut. If you actually shoot the eel, the dragon eel, he actually will go much faster. Or at least that's just what I've noticed. But yeah, this part took me a few times to get right because I kept, well, that's pretty much why I kept getting hit. I should have waited for the dragon eel to take that big, spike fish out, but I didn't. Little spike ball enemy. I always forget their names. I don't always pay attention to all the enemy names because I'm just lazy that way. But anyways, that's Sparkling Waters 5, and now we'll move on to the secret level. And yeah, there's Nabbit. Actually, yeah, Nabbit's the next one we're going to be doing. But I ended up doing a cut there because, yeah, I'm not showing the Nabbit level. I tried to do that Nabbit level, and for whatever reason, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't show it on screen. The Nabbit stages really aren't that hard, you know. A couple of easy ways to beat Nabbit is if you actually have a star in your inventory, you can just use that to catch him. Which I did not do, and that was probably something I should have done, but I didn't. But anyways, collect all 5 of those green coins, and then you'll get an acorn suit. Yeah, don't try jumping on the giant piranha plant with Yoshi, because I guess for whatever reason it doesn't work. Like, you would think Yoshi could jump off any sort of piranha plant, but no, it's only the regular ones you can jump off of, which is kind of stupid. So, at this part here, you just want to wait for these flying squirrel enemies to go by. And then make your way up the pipe. And yeah, you should probably try to have the acorn suit with you to get that 3rd star coin. Now, I don't really know how you're supposed to get those 2 1-ups, and I'm just not really going to bother finding out. There's probably a hidden pipe somewhere that I'm just not aware of. I'll have to look it up, because I honestly don't know. But that's the end of the secret level, and this will unlock another pathway to the 5th world, Soda Jungle. At least I think it does it? Oh wait, no, this unlocks a pathway to World 6, Rock Candy Mines. Alright, but yep, I did a cut here. Oh yeah, to probably try to actually get the Nabbit done, because the first time that one cut I did at the beginning of the secret level, I wasn't able to pull it off. And then the second time I was able to do it. But I also did a cut here because I kept dying on this level intentionally. And right here is where you can actually try to get 99 lives. So I didn't really stick around for the whole thing, but that is basically just an example on how you can get 99 lives in this level. So you head down the pipe and then hit the P switch, and then you can grab your 2nd star coin. And yeah, just go in the pipe. There's that 8-bit Luigi, if you didn't see above the pipe. Now, for whatever reason, I didn't time my jump right, and I missed that 3rd star coin, which resulted in me losing my ice flower. Now, what I should have done was waited for the King build to go by, but I didn't do that, so yeah, getting that mushroom proved to be a waste of time. But you're also about to see here that as I entered the castle, I had to do a cut because yeah, I screwed up on the boss fight with Larry. So, as you can see, I was able to get a fire flower this time. When I went through that whole area again. And this time I think I was able to beat him without getting hit. I probably could have beaten him when I was small. It's just the way I died was just so stupid. I was basically I was in the wrong spot when he was spinning around and all that. But yeah, in the end though, it really didn't matter because Larry proved to be just as easy in this game as he did in the other Mario Bros. Games. So, yep. That being said, though, that's the end of World 3, and next video we'll be moving on to World 4, what am I thinking? World 4 Frosted Glacier. I was about to say Sparkling Waters, but yeah, Frosted Glacier's the next one we're going to be moving on to, so until then, this is Luigi Rocks 2014, signing out.